in just a bit. But before we do that,
how about
a little sexy time, right?
Let's go there, shall we?
Lancome started as a fragrance house.
We did in 1935.
Yep, very well known for their fine French parfums, and you may know Tresor.
Yes.
It's a very well-loved,
iconic
fragrance,
yes,
for sure. This is like Tresor's
little sister,
right? She gets into a little trouble every now and then.
Yeah.
She's super sexy, a little naughty, seductress. This is called the La Nuit Tresor. It's an Eau de Parfum, an exclusive duo. Not only exclusive in the sense you're getting the two of these, and this is the only place you're gonna be getting this. There's maybe one other option out there in retail.
And that's it.
That's it, and they're not gonna have a duo like this for you. Beautiful bottle. This is a $94 value, just the 1.7 fluid ounce. For $10 more, we are including the full 1 ounce, $72 bottle of that Lancome La Nuit Tresor. And it is sexy, it's sensual, seductress.
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna go through the notes for you, but this is one of those fragrances that kind of keeps you guessing. You really can't nail it down.
No, and when you smell this fragrance, you can be assured that you will never be forgotten because the notes are so sensually beautiful. This fragrance is all about contradictions, opposites attracting. And you can see that if you look in the notes. In the notes, we see that we have the lychee, which is very tart, and then we kind of twisted it with the sweetness of raspberry. And then we have rose, which is the heart of the fragrance, and we twisted it with a little spicy incense. And that's what makes it magnetic. That's what makes people hug you a little bit longer. It's such a beautifully wicked, seductive scent. It's one of these scents that, you know, if you know Tresor, you know Tresor is all about everlasting love. What this fragrance is about being your most beautiful self and being okay with being that feminine woman that you are. So you get to smell it and it really wraps you. Those notes are just so delicious, aren't they? It's very, very, very sensual.
It's strange because it was juicy, and then all of a sudden it was warm, and then it's
sweet,
a little
it was
up,
tart.
a little down. It's like, I can't pinpoint that woman, but she is sexy, and I want to hang out with her and get to know her because that is beautiful.
When I smell this, I understand why you at HSN, the viewer, have made this a customer pick, because it's that contradiction. It's who we are as women. One moment we might be a little bit feisty. The next moment we might be a little bit more sweet. That's what this fragrance does for you. When you wear this fragrance, you feel ultra feminine and you feel sexy, and there's nothing wrong with that. This bottle is all about dark sensuality. I'm gonna just take you there.
And it's
dark sensuality.
Gorgeous to look at.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous on. This is fine French parfum. This is an Eau de Parfum, so it lasts a lot longer. You do not need a lot of this. It definitely lingers.
One spray, all you need.
It's beautiful. Oh, crazy great value here, as I mentioned too. And here's the notes that we were talking about. There's that juicy, the raspberry.
Yeah, the sweet and the tart with the lychee and the raspberry. And then the heart of the scent really is the rose and that spicy incense to give it a little bit of kick. And then we round it out with the beauty of vanilla. I don't know one person that does not like vanilla. And then your praline. But there's also a freshness to it when you think of the patchouli and the papyrus. When we made this fragrance, we knew that we wanted to really be about opposites attracting. So what we did was we had a male and a female perfumer work together to create the fragrance so that we know what men like and we know what women like. Put it together, and that's this fragrance.
It is
beautiful.
Oh, it's oh my sexy. That's what my first thought, and it looks gorgeous. I love the exclusivity of this too. I mean, legitimately, there's only one other place out there anywhere in the market that even offers the fragrance alone. We're the only place that's gonna bring you this full 1.7 fluid ounce. This is $94 anywhere else, and then for just $10 more, we're including a second, and this is a full 1 ounce, and this would usually retail for $72. So if you pick it up today, it's $17.33 with your flex payment. It's free shipping. You get to try it at home, put it on, wear it throughout the day, see how it wears on you. You have 30 days to try it. Send it back if you're not happy, but my goodness, this is the only opportunity, the only place you're gonna be able to pick this value up. You can gift one, you can keep one. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. I cannot think of a better another idea,
right?
Mother's Day. It's very sophisticated yet sexy. Another thing I haven't mentioned yet this hour, our VIP promotion that we're doing right now. So listen to this. If you happen to have the HSN credit card, today only, anytime you spend $99, we have a coupon code you can use and immediately take $20 off. So think about that with this item, right? You put it in your cart, use that code 180679. When you check out, you're not spending $104, $84. That's less than the cost of the big 1.7 ounce. That is quite the opportunity to get home.
I love to give the gift of fragrance because fragrance is so personal. And fragrance is all about really connecting to a memory. So imagine this, if you get Tresor La Nuit and you wear it on a special date or Valentine's Day, every time you wear that scent, you are going to think of that moment. It's going to take you there. And look at the beauty of this. If you collect perfume bottles like I do, my grandmother turned me on to that when I was a kid. Look at how beautiful that is. This is why we call it our black diamond. But this is a fragrance that's all about being okay with being you, okay with being sensual, being that ultra feminine woman that we are. I think sometimes as women, we don't want to be that way because we don't want to be perceived a certain type of way. But there's nothing wrong with just being beautiful. And look at this. I want somebody to call me a black diamond girl.
It smells as sexy as it looks too. Can I just say, if you look at this and you're like, ooh, that's how that's the experience. That's what it's like. So it's actually a customer pick, a perfect 5-star, which is kind of crazy good. Listen to some of these reviews. I always get compliments on this perfume. The scent lasts for a very long time. Out of Illinois, this one says, I bought this just from reading reviews. It smells gorgeous, not too sweet, sophisticated, highly recommend. And finally, Bling 02 in Wisconsin says, I really like this scent. The warm spice is not at all too strong. In fact, it adds a sophisticated edge to the fragrance. And if you don't know much about Lancome, this is where it all started, as a fine fragrance house. Out of France, I mean, they're bringing the most beautiful fragrances to you, but it's a real science with Lancome.
It is. And we really think about, when we develop our fragrances, we really think about women and what women want. And that's why we had a male and a female perfumer come together to create this beautiful scent. So this is all about empowerment of you, enjoying who you are, being that ultra feminine, beautiful woman. But it is about contradictions. So we've got that sweet and the tart that kind of go against each other. We have the spice of the incense, and we wrap it in with the beauty and the softness of the rose, which is our symbol as a brand. And then we have those beautiful edible notes, the vanilla orchid, the praline. Those are the notes that people want to hug you a little bit longer because they're like, ooh, she smells like vanilla.
Warm, they're sweet and inviting.
So beautiful. And then we add a touch of green to it with the papyrus and the patchouli. So that's why we call this scent the scent of contradictions. And I love the fact that you read the reviews, because sometimes it's hard to purchase a fragrance on air, right? But when you read a review and someone says, it's not too this, it's not too that, it's subtle, it's beautiful, just imagine how they feel, the energy that you get when you read those reviews. Imagine how you're going to feel when you get your first compliment when you wear Tresor La Nuit.
I love how unique you are when you wear this. It's a unique fragrance. It is not at every beauty counter out there. It's not at all these Lancome places. It's literally us, one other place. They don't have this duo like we have. They don't have the value like we have, which is fantastic. I love the idea of shopping fragrance with HSN because you're not walking through a department store where everybody's spraying everything. You're huffing coffee beans in between. You're trying to remember which swatch
one was
what.
which.
It's too much, right? We can describe to the best of our ability what this is all about, and it is sweet and sexy and spicy and tart and juicy and just all the goodness. But we can send it to you. It's free shipping right now. With our FlexPay, it's $17 and change.
You can't beat that.
You get to put it on at home.
And try it and wear it around.
See
how it feels.
I mean, I'm telling, and I've presented a lot of perfume. This is like nothing else. It is truly, you can't pin it down. It's just a little bit of everything, so sexy and sophisticated. And if you're not happy, send it back to us. That is no problem at all. We don't get to do these values all the time because this alone is a $94 value. The smaller size, even the 1 ounce Eau de Parfum, it's gonna last you a long time. That's $72. So together, to be able to get this home and save as much as you're saving, I think it's a fantastic value tell you, especially if you use our VIP savings, if you use your HSN credit card today, anytime you spend $99, you get $20 off with our coupon code. So this would actually be $84 for you to get them home. So there's your coupon code. You can use that as many times as you want today on as many different brands as you would like to. But what an opportunity for the new year. Maybe you need a new signature fragrance.
Right.
You know?
I think a lot of times it's great to start your new year. We always talk about your skin and working out, but I think a new fragrance is such a great way to ring in the new year and start something fresh and new. And this is a beautiful way to do that. It's such a beautiful, romantic, sensual scent that when you smell it, prepare yourself. People are going to ask you, what are you wearing? And how about this? You can say, oh, it's very exclusive because you can only get it here at HSN. How about that?
And if you love Tresor, just think of this as the feisty little sister, right?
Very feisty.
The one who's, you know, living her best life, having a little fun out there. It's definitely sweet and sexy. So you can pick this one up, big customer pick. Again, read those reviews.